I love the premise of the show. Smart people talking about dumb shit.
I think it's dumb people talking about smart shit. Oh, we go where we not supposed to go, baby.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots Podcast, back for another week of brilliant idiotness. And joining us today, he was born and raised in New York City, where he began stand-up at 18. He's performed at comedy clubs all over the city, such as the Comic Trip Live, New York Comedy Club, and Caroline's on Broadway. In 2020, he made his television debut on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. In 21, Andre became a JFL new face and started working as a staff writer on Comedy Central's The God's Honest Truth. Woo! He's also worked at the Music Choice Network in a development capacity, incubating content focused on hip-hop and pop culture. As a host, he has interviewed artists like Camila Cabello, Lil Yachty, and DJ Khaled. He's also been a digital ad campaign brand ambassador for companies such as Polo, Axe Body Spray, and Bevel Shave Systems. Make some noise for Andre D. Thompson. I gotta change that. What up, Trey? I've never seen somebody put their ads in their body.
Hey, bro, I don't know. I started, just put shit in there. I was hoping some shit was gonna make something work, nigga. I ain't know.
Well, Andre is here. Salute to my guy. Schultz is here. How was your week? Schultz?
Nyla's here too.
NYLA. I didn't know if Nyla was on the show or she was just
Nyla's over here.
Hear me eating the Chipotle.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love Nyla on the pod because Nyla doesn't stop doing whatever she was planning on doing that day. Like if Nyla has a phone call, she just takes her phone call. You're gonna eat your Chipotle burrito. Like she's knitting. Yeah.
Oh,
everything
shit.
but. And then when we ask her a question, she acts like, oh, did you want me to talk on the pod? Like, you're on camera. Like, everybody's seeing everything that's going on.
That is very true.
I had a good week, man.
Good week?
You want to know something funny? I had a good week. So I was out in L.A. I was telling you I was filming a new White Man Can't Jump movie.
Oh, you're allowed to announce that?
Yeah.
One time for Andrew Schultz and White Men Can't Jump.
And
I heard that because I'll tell you later.
Well, tell me.
Huh?
Is it because there's a funny story about it?
Which one?
All right. You tell me one.
No. It's just, go ahead.
So the guy who's directing it, Comedic, is a brilliant guy. And he almost didn't cast me for the movie.
Why?
And I was like, why? And he was like, well, you were on Brilliant Idiots, and I'm a big fan of Brilliant Idiots, and you told people, don't ever cast me for a movie. Remember after the Eddie Murphy shit? Yeah. Remember I was like PTSD'd out? I was like, bro, I'm a horrible actor. Don't ever cast me.
That's why you got to remain fluid. Just tell people you fluid,
I'm fluid, bro.
Everything's fluid.
I identify as thespian.
There you go. No, that's real, though. That's real.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what a thespian is.
Actor.
Exactly.
You don't know what a thespian is?
No, they don't. I know what it is.
Are you calling them day?
No.
Yo, Charlamagne, bro. Come on.
Nyla didn't know what a thespian was.
Nyla, you don't know what a thespian is? Well, what do you think it is? Based on what it sounds like.
If you're fluid, based on the kind of
shit.
That put on.
That's crazy that you're the youngest person in this room. You're supposed to have all the definitions of all this new shit, and you don't know what a thespian is. Dre, do you know what a thespian is?
Right? Actor, actress.
There you go.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Crazy. See, you too woke. Take a nap.
She said you do everything.
That's why woke people need a nap right there.
You said you do everything. I called you pansexual.
He said fluid. And
No, you said fluid.
Yes, I meant fluid as in like
go with the flow. Let shit,
right.
let
Like,
shit ride.
Yeah.
nothing we say here is concrete.
Be water.
We all adapt. Be water. Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Also, even fluid is new for us,
Fluid is absolutely.
definition-wise.
I don't even know what that shit really means.
But when we were younger and there was like somebody who's sexually fluid, you're like, well, yeah, clean it up. Like, word more. Don't get any of that on me, bro.
So what happened with the movie?
It was great, man.
It's done? Y'all already finished shooting?
I finished my part.
You shot with Jack?
Yeah. My
That's
season with Jack.
Wow.
I'm like hustling. I'm selling drugs for him and shit like that.
So you got a role? Like you're in it for a while?
I got a few scenes in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you on Jack's like team?
I'm basically selling drugs to him. I'm like selling like pain pills to him at the gym.
You don't play ball at all.
Nah. But you know what I was thinking about? Like,
They
how
bring
dope.
the hezzy out.
Nah, see, they don't want that. But I was thinking about how dope like the diversity initiative in Hollywood is, because like now white people, we get all the cool roles.
Yeah.
Like you guys got to play the squares,
You gotta be serious.
You gotta be like
and shit
leading
and
man.
dignified.
and I'm out here like selling pills and shit. Like it's fire being
Bug number
oppressed.
6. So listen, for years we've been trying to get lawyers. Nigga.
This gonna make white people cool again, bro. No, for real.
That might be true though, because it's just like a normalization process, right?
Yeah, you guys get to be the squares, and then we get to be the cool guys, and then
We got to cross the street when we see you.
You should.
That's what it is. We got to flip it.
Ooh.
100%.
So, did you have to do any basketball training for the role? Because when I spoke to Jack, Jack said that they had
You know who I am.
athletes training him.
Yeah. He was actually doing training like every day.
Like with real NBA players, real people we know?
This dude, he had like a specific guy who was like coaching him and also like doing all like the scenes. And he had done it for other, I think, movies and TV. I forgot the guy's name, but good dude. And he'd play ball overseas, and he was just like a real hooper.
And so you had to go out there and show him your natural born heavy skills.
In between shots, I might have been putting up a couple, letting people know what time it is.
Just in case I'll bust your ass for real.
It's that easy, you know what I mean?
So is it stereotypical? I haven't seen, I haven't, the
Yo,
old
it's
movie.
fire. This guy, the guy who wrote it, Doug Bell, is, and you know me, I'm not just saying, because I'll come back from a movie with Eddie Murphy and be like, man,
fuck this.
It ain't me. You know it ain't me.
Did you wait till the movie come out? There's things called edits.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm hoping. I'm like, I was saved. No, but I read the whole fucking script on the flight over, and this guy, Doug Bell, this guy who wrote it, and it was fucking beautiful, and it was like, I always get choked up with the father-son kind of stuff, but it's not a remake of the same plot of the first one.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's different characters. It's just kind of like inspired by it. And it was just like a beautiful story, man.
Yeah, I don't even know. The reason I was hesitant about White Men Can't Jump is because I don't even know if that stereotype still holds up.
Well, they play into that.
Really?
What I liked about the movie is it gets to talk about race relations without it being the forefront of the conversation. Like so often when we want to talk about race, like we just go, hey, here's a race discussion.
Yeah.
This is about basketball. But when it comes to ball, there's going to be discussions about race.
Absolutely.
But it's second.
Yeah.
And then you actually are more honest because the race thing is, I don't know about y'all, but I think we're almost all exhausted. Like, are we going to make every single discussion about everything? Somebody said obesity is racist this week.
What?
I'm like, come on.
I had somebody say that to me on Twitter saying obese is a slur. And I'm like, no, it's not.
It's in the dictionary.
It's a description.
Yeah. We got way better slurs.
For
fact. Come on. I got a million.
We out here,
I'm never going to stop doing that. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to just cancel me. All right. Fat, come on. Because we talked about this on the podcast before. I actually believed our first ever Brilliant Idiots was the Star Shame
Enterprise.
Yeah. With our sister Jazz Fly, God bless the dead. And we were having conversations about how some forms of shame
are
good.
Good.
How else do you tell somebody they need to lose weight?
You gotta tell them.
You gotta
really
tell them.
Clever nicknames.
Some sorts of shame is necessary. It gets people out their bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who's harsher than the doctor? When the doctor says you're gonna die in 6
that's
months
shame, bro.
if you're
obese,
lose your weight. Yes.
Yeah. I thought LGBTQ plus. I thought the plus was fat people, bro. And I was like, my boys told me, nah, it's because there could be more things. And I was like, fat people not about to be gay now. You can't be.
That's actually, I can see. I would own that if I was them.
Go.
If I was them, I would own that. We are the plus.
Yeah, we're the plus.
Because that's protection.
Yup.
Now you see how you hesitated before you said something?
What I do?
You hesitated before you even said what your thoughts on that.
Well, that was maybe because I thought y'all would think I was stupid for assuming the plus was that.
I don't know what the plus is.
But isn't that funny? Like gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans,
obese,
big girl.
fat.
That's a wild group
But
to
it's
Like
include.
all the parties at the club that week.
The wild thing about being obese, though, is subjective because you got some people who big and they love being big and they own it.
Loving it and owning it has nothing to do with the thing.
Break that down.
Yeah, like you can love and own you because that's you, but you can still try to manipulate or change your body or like try to get healthier.
True.
Yeah.
Like loving yourself don't gotta mean fuck it. Also, a lot of people take loving it to being fuck it. I'm not trying no more.
Imagine how much more you love yourself. It's like I love the Knicks. And if they won,
You will love me even
Right?
more.
Like-
you will fucking love me even more. I get a hat.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like they be the best ever. Like so, if you're big and you're confident, when you get thin, nobody can stop you.
Because you're still confidence shouldn't matter on whether you're big or
Exactly.
small. Confident is confidence.
You found the love inside,
Absolutely.
and now you have the outside to match it.
Absolutely. The crazy thing about being big, though, and I say this all the time, there's going to be a point in your life where your doctor says you have to lose weight.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Bottom line, point blank period. So yes, you should love yourself. You should embrace who you are. But at some point, the doctor's going to be like, you might want to lose weight. Your cholesterol's a little high.
All right. Let me ask you this though.
Mm-hmm.
We just came out of COVID.
Yes.
Comorbidity number 1 is obesity. That's number 1.
Yep.
Like not even age. It's just obesity.
That's the only reason they're hearing the word so much. That's probably why it's so offensive to them now. I'm serious.
Nah,
They heard the word so much because of COVID.
You're right. So now, do you think it is dangerous of Sports Illustrated coming right out of a pandemic that just kills fat people to put a plus size girl on the cover as if this is the standard? And she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Like you look at her face, she's beautiful, but as if this is something that should be rewarded.
It depends, I think. I'm saying, like, if it's plus size, but it's a person that's making the efforts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
just
but
because
if you're a plus size model, like the effort is to stay plus
that
size.
But
Like you're not even
work out.
changing.
They be trying. They be
I was
working
gonna say,
out.
I feel like certain people are just built like that, and I
Yeah,
think we're
like
in a
they be working
generation.
out.
Big
I
bone.
think-
What does that mean? What
and
does
I-
that mean? Built
and-
like that.
And also, I think we're in a
You ever seen
generation.
a fat skeleton?
Norms are different now.
But there's
crazy, bro.
there's other
This is
things
crazy.
that contributes to like how a person's gonna carry their weight. There's like hormonal differences where
Okay,
you're gonna
you got a thyroid issue or something like
True.
that.
all
And also,
different
plus
shit.
size and obese aren't the same thing.
Facts.
Like plus size. Obese is my 600-pound life.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on any of this because I'm not an expert.
Yeah, we don't
but
know.
I feel like my 600-pound life is obesity.
I think
Yeah.
the terms too is carried by like the attraction level people have. If she a big girl but she hot, you call her plus size. If she obese,
Nah.
if she a big,
Nah.
we don't
Okay,
say plus
what
size.
is
We say
plus
thick.
size?
a thick
We
or
say
some
thick.
shit. A plus size I heard from magazines
Thick is
and
That's right.
modeling.
Because some of these women that y'all think are plus size,
They just be thick,
you
bro.
take them down south. It's, yo, who
That's
that?
juice, frame,
You know
son.
what I'm saying? It's like,
Jamaican niggas see that be like a fluffy that dog. It's just nice, bro. It's different.
that's real though. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
all
Like,
these terms I didn't learn until I started seeing these shits recently.
that's what I'm saying. By the way, I have not seen the Sports Illustrated cover, so I don't even know who you're talking about right now.
True.
But
Yeah.
I know there's a difference between plus size and obese.
That's why I think this shit gets
And
tricky.
that's just industry shit. Like,
Yes.
like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
Jamaicans love thicker women. Down south love thicker women.
Y'all can't handle no thick, bro. You can't handle no thick.
You're right.
Yeah. What's that right there? Nah, that's just another thick.
She's thick.
There's ain't nothing wrong with saying thick, bro.
thick, thick, thick,
Ain't
thick,
nothing wrong
thick.
with saying thick. Hold on one second.
I'm
No.
not gonna lie. I feel like it's thick. Then
There's like categories.
there's categories. It's
There's
thick,
definitely
then it's plus
categories.
size, and then it's obese.
Yeah.
Mm.
Obese is like if you get mad at steps. Like you like
Yeah, obese
like
is like
regular life shit is starting to impede you.
that's true.
You know, like I
You
see
walk
this
a mile.
thing is some type of like apparatus that helps you take your shoes off without bending down or
Yeah.
lifting your foot up. And I'm like,
Right.
that's just some fat,
Enabling.
lazy shit.
Yeah.
That's when you get to that point where you can't take your shoes
Yeah.
off.
Shout out to the thicks, though, dude.
I do look at obese people, whatever the term is. I look at bigger people now with more concern than anything, though. Because you know we might have homeboys that's a little big.
I
I'm right.
don't.
You know,
Nah, because we all know. Everybody knows. It's just like
Yeah.
smoking cigarettes. We know. All right,
but
this
that's
shit
the
rough.
thing. I want him to
But
be here.
We all everybody making their choices. Like
yeah,
you can tell a motherfucker to come work out with me. They're gonna be like, fuck you, nigga. I'm not. No.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I've
say that.
heard shit like that. Like
I tell them
no.
get the surgery.
You say go get the
I
surgery,
think get
right?
the surgery. Certain people
Yeah.
that you know that you love, that you know are a little heavy set, you see them in the gym, you're like, bro, get the surgery, and then
Then do this.
work out. Yeah, because you got a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, you got a lot.
True.
You know, especially if you're getting money. If you're getting money, just go ahead and get the surgery because you want to live, you want to be here.
But they got to do the lifestyle changes. It ain't
You
just
got to
the
do the lifestyle
surgery.
changes. That's
Yeah.
real.
Just the surgery ain't gonna last until you know.
Yeah, you're gonna put it right back on.
It's the way you doing shit that you got to alter.
But shout out to all those beautiful thicks out there.
Yeah, all the thick women, all the thick men.
Thickies.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't be. Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? The fact that y'all just added, obese people to the list of folks that want to take comedians out, bro.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't think y'all should be adding no enemies.
I'm not mad at nobody that's big.
But if somebody was gonna rush the stage, you would like it to be some thick, right? Because you'd see them fee, fi, fo, fumming down the aisle.
It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
You see them offensive linemen move fast.
Yeah, but they're not thick, bro.
What are they? Plus size?
They're plus size, bro. Yeah, that's plus, bro. That's different.
They're athletic.
That's different.
Listen, Dave Chappelle, right?
Yeah,
the guy Isaiah Lee. He says he committed the crime that he committed, rushing the stage, because he's bisexual and he was triggered by Dave Chappelle's joke. And he said that I guess he was molested when he was younger too, so he got triggered by Dave Chappelle's pedophile jokes as well. I have a question for you two comedians. And it's a legal question. Should this be considered a hate crime?
Yeah, it's a hate crime, bro.
It's a hate crime, right?
It's a hate crime.
Hold on whose part?
The guy, Isaiah Lee.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck him. Send him to jail.
Now, why is it a hate crime?
I think it's a hate crime because it's premeditated, right? And you hate the things that come out of my mouth, which were the jokes, and you targeted a group.
Yeah.
Oh, you're targeting
comedians.
Okay, then it's a hate crime. It's a hate crime against comedians. For sure.
But even if it's rooted in hate, I think it should be considered a hate crime. To me, that's rooted in hate. You didn't like his jokes. You felt triggered by his jokes, which I understand. But just because you feel triggered don't mean you can react on your triggers with violence. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it was the other way around, it'd be World War III out here in this media.
Shit. That whole triggered, like, why just your feelings special?
Well, I don't know if it's just his. I just think he acted on it.
What the The amount of fuckery jokes I hear all the time from all kind of people.
Yeah.
Like, let it rock. I'm gonna just snuff this nigga now.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck just your feelings?
Everybody got different triggers though.
Fuck them.
What are your triggers?
I don't be knowing until I hear them. And then when I hear them, I'm like, that's really bothering me.
What is something like a joke you heard about you where you're like, fuck, man.
I heard a dad joke once.
Yeah.
It was like some, dead dad joke. And I was like,
Oh, your father passed?
Yeah. And I was like,
see, that's rough, Dre.
But I just held. I was like,
They made it to you directly?
Yeah. They had the joke shouted at me. I'm like, word. Well, what am I gonna do? Haul off and just hit this nigga
Did they know your
now?
pops was dead?
Yeah.
Yes,
like
you
a
had
roast?
every right.
It wasn't a roast. You were not. It wasn't a ICA. No, nah. It was
it
just,
on stage?
No. It was just in front of you. Just
Someone wanted to hurt you bad?
Yeah, just roast, just joking and shit, and that's what they shot off with.
That's justifiable.
And I'm like,
if you know my dad was deceased and you still let a dead dad joke rip,
What joke did you say to him where he had to go to that?
word is born. That's a great question.
I don't even.
You must have cut him deep, bro.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Do
Some
I know?
people
Do I
just-
know?
No. Some people just.
Are they a comic?
No.
Who the fuck is this guy?
This is just some nigga in the hood.
Fucking crazy. This guy's fucking insane,
This is
dude.
just some motherfucker.
Do you remember the joke?
Huh? Nah, it was just some shit like dead dad. I don't even remember the joke. I just like, I guess I shut it out or some shit.
Yeah.
I just looked. I'm like, all right, nigga, whatever.
That's the trigger.
And then I just let it.
That was a trigger.
But that's the thing, though. I'm triggered. Now what?
Whatever you want it to be.
What? But that's the thing.
It's
Some
on
other
you
shit
now.
gonna come from it. If
You just say some wild shit about him. He's in your court. Like, you're doing comedy?
How low is the goddamn limbo bar? Can you go lower than that?
Yes, you can go on. You go underground.
You
You go underground. We talking about dead people, we going underground.
I go under that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hell.
No, but I'm a maniac with that. Like, if I feel like someone's crossed the line, like, I go nuclear.
Oh, those parent jokes. I mean, back in the day, you used to say your mama.
Your mama.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. But we used to be like, your mama.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know, my mama dead. You like,
Nigga fuck up the whole roast.
You know
what
the
the
truth? But it's the truth. It's like,
Facts.
now you gotta apologize.
It make everything uncomfortable.
I'm thinking of the last thing that triggered me. Last thing, I got triggered the other day on social media.
What happened?
Because Van tweeted,
Oh, boy.
all he tweeted was, at least I'm not short.
Oh shit.
There was no context to it. Nothing. And the whole,
And you just took that to yourself.
and because you know what's so funny? Duval sent it to me, right?
Another
The whole short community.
And then Kevin Hart said, Too short, hit us up.
Duval hit me up. And Duval, so funny, Duval hit me up. I probably shouldn't be saying it, but
Yeah,
Duval said, he ain't even got no hoes.
And you told for no reason.
And I'm like, well, he's engaged. I'm defending Van. I'm trying not to act triggered. But then I'm like,
you were hurt.
why the fuck would you just tweet that?
Yeah.
At least I'm not short. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Now, sometimes social media will get you, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're in your feelings. It's like a weird day. You know? Yeah.
And that's not even something I think about. I just want to know, why are we on your mind?
Yep.
I knew what it felt like to be a marginalized person. I mean, I already do, but I really felt like that in that moment. Like, why are you shooting at short people for no reason?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He feels like he's better than you, bro. He's like one of them poor white cis racists. You know what I mean?
At least I'm not
black.
I'm not black.
Yeah, right. That's what he did, bro. That's what he did,
That's
man.
funny. He in the trailer park and shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, one of the Capitol riots, getting arrested, at least I'm not black for no reason. You're sentenced to 30 years. You just look at the camera, at least I'm not black. Jesus Christ,
Damn,
man.
bro.
But yo, I do think that's a hate crime. I think Isaiah Lee should be charged with a hate crime. And I'm shocked.
What about Van? Do you think it should be that's hate speech?
Hate speech.
That was
Do you
hate
think
speech.
That was hate speech. Should
That
we
was
get
hate
him off Twitter? Should we talk to Elon about that?
Does Elon really own Twitter?
Not yet. That might be cap, bro.
I don't think he wanted it.
That might be cap.
I never thought it was a good purchase to begin with. Twitter don't even have Twitter's not even like a top 15 social media app when it comes to
user base.
User base.
What you mean?
Meaning it's like they have the least user base of like 15 other.
I don't know what user base is.
Number of people on it.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's like in the 300 million range.
And what's hard? What the fuck?
But how many people
I thought Twitter
around
was
the world
number
can
one.
like say what they feel? You know what I mean? Like Twitter in Saudi Arabia isn't lit, right? It's just like, yo, the prince was doing cool shit again. Right? Like, you can't like
Mad
roast people.
complimentary.
Yeah, like, oh, so much oil came out today. Thank you. Right though?
That's a fact.
Can you really say what you want?
In
On
America?
anything?
Yes.
Van just called you and your whole tribe of people, your little
Midgets.
Keebler elf community. He called you and all the people that live in the tree with you useless, bro. That's what he
At
said.
least I'm not sure.
He said that, bro.
By the way, I wouldn't have minded the tweet with some context. Who the fuck you shooting at?
But you
Oh, there
know,
was
you
no
know what
ad.
it was.
No ad, no nothing.
No. It's because people were probably coming at him. Did he?
Who?
Short people was coming at him. You know, did he gain weight or something?
Who, man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the amount of times
that's
you
for
made fun
book
of fat
promo. That's for
people.
book promo.
Yo, the amount of times you made fun of fat people, bro.
That's for book promo.
Come on,
Oh,
dog.
yeah,
Can't
wait
wait
for
for book
book promo. Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
You're a savage.
No, it was called Fat, Crazy, and Tired. Yes, it
Van
is.
is always working out and he's got the sweatsuits on. And this motherfucker is always like, yo, they got to put the music. Is y'all flipping nippers wearing yet? You said put the misdemeanor alley in.
funny.
Come on,
Van,
bro.
Van sent out a video from the group chat of him boxing to the group chat, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And he said it was me, glasses below the head. And I go, yo, you got to take your shirt off though. Show the back fat. Tyson Fury does.
And then immediately on Twitter. At least say short.
Man, oh my God.
son.
Listen, Walmart discontinued the Juneteenth Great Value ice cream. Dre, I know you was going to get you a gallon.
Nah, nigga. Not support. I seen the Juneteenth fucking commodity. I'm not.
Bro,
buying that.
I literally had a fucking joke that I put out last year
Okay.
about how it's going to be there's going to be Juneteenth discounts soon.
Oh yeah.
And 3/5 off everything. Or whatever. And they literally
3/5 off.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
3/5
but and then this year they fucking do it.
What did we think was going to happen
That's
in
of
America?
course. Everything, every holiday or event, tragedy or not, there's going to be a sale attached to it.
We need to talk about this, man. And the reason we need to talk about this is because do you want it to be a holiday or
Hold
not?
on, shouldn't Juneteenth be like
About freedom.
no, the end of sale?
They should be giving shit away.
Yeah, like,
They should be giving shit
it
away.
should be free.
That's a good fucking point.
Give shit away.
About
That's a
selling
good
anything.
point.
Like
Yeah,
we
that's
don't
real.
sell today.
Anybody
That's
black
real.
should pull up and get that shit
That's
free.
real.
So
Son.
low key, if you really
That's
want to
real.
celebrate Juneteenth, you got to not sell anything in your store that day.
Or give a discount. A real discount, like free.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, it got to be free.
buy
Free.
black, get one free or something like that.
Yo, son.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Son.
No, I'm serious.
Come on, bro. This guy- anything black,
Yes.
you just get one free.
Yes, a shirt. You
Bro.
know, anything that's the
Yeah.
color black. Speakers.
There it is. You can roll these tires above the Mason-Dixon line.
Whoa. It's yours. I'm serious. I just feel like, what did we expect?
What
You
did
know
we
what I'm
expect?
saying?
What?
It's a holiday now.
Yeah.
And there's not a holiday in America that is not monetized.
No matter what it is.
No matter what it is.
how fucked up, who got shot, who died, if it's a tragedy or not,
Yeah.
they're gonna find a way to make some money off of it.
I don't know who sells the Cinco de Mayo stuff.
There's gonna be 15% off somewhere, man. No
Yeah.
matter what it is,
Yeah.
that 15% off coming.
That means a lot to us, 15%.
Any discount, motherfuckers will
Yeah.
pull up,
Yeah,
regardless.
Yeah, it's so true.
America want a sale, nigga,
We
How,
love that.
so how could you monetize Juneteenth stuff without offending people?
without being hacked. I don't think so. I don't think you monetize it.
Well, Juneteenth is the end of slavery, right?
Yes.
That's when this is the
No.
official end, right?
No, it was like a day of freedom in Texas, but all black people just celebrated. It was-
No, but it's based off,
Yeah.
the Day of Freedom is based off of
Yeah, but it's
freeing of slaves.
it was specifically for Texas though.
But they were celebrating the freeing of slaves.
It's not the
Yeah.
Emancipation Proclamation.
No.
It's not the date of the Emancipation Proclamation. It's the date that slavery is
It's-
officially outlawed in the
They,
United States.
they commemorate the emancipation of enslaved African Americans.
June 18th, 1865.
June
19th, 1865.
1865.
Okay.
Or 19th. 18th. Yes, 18th or 19th, one of them. I think it varies. But
Juneteenth feel like a
stop it.
I mean, it is the night. No, it's the 19th. It's June 19th.
It's 19th.
Yeah,
It's
June 19th. June 19th.
Okay, so
So it's not just a day in Texas, Nyla.
And wasn't it some shit about like they lied and that was the wrong date? Like niggas was free earlier and then they told them later or some shit like that?
well, in 1863, Lincoln goes, "Yo, slavery's over."
and they ain't
Juneteenth-
tell nobody black.
Well, no, but he did it. So the North and the
Origins.
South are beefing, right? The North, slavery's already over.
Yeah.
So then he says, "Yo, slavery's over everywhere," and the South is like, "We're our own country.
Now
you
it's
can't
for
tell us
everybody.
what to do." Right?
Yeah.
The origins. Was
Hold on one second, because it's crosstalk if we're both talking at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
You've been doing that the whole podcast. Literally.
You gonna let a white man overtalk you about Juneteenth? Wow.
We're
And you
all-
got an afro? Wow, Nyla. Wow. Wow. This is wild.
I mean, what I had to say, I was showing you on the phone, but Schultz,
Okay.
you've been
Were
over
you
talking
right?
the entire time.
No. Over talking means like if we're talking, if
Yes,
you guys are having a convo
you were
while we're
doing
having
that.
a convo.
You were doing that earlier as well over Drake telling the story to Charlemagne about some sneakers
That's
or some
true.
shit.
What was that?
You
what
was over
happened?
talking.
No.
You
I don't-
that's when
I don't
she
like
showed
when
you
people-
the
I
picture
don't like
of
you, TK Kirkland, come on here and make all these rules about podcasts.
Listen. What I'm trying to say, okay, over talking is maybe I used the wrong word, but if two different,
cross-talking.
yeah, cross talking. Sorry,
Cross-talking.
cross
That's what it
talking.
was.
Two
Cross-talking.
different conversations. Have
Yes,
over
cross-talking.
talking is what we do on this podcast.
Okay.
Was what we do for a living. So do that. But if you guys are having a separate conversation, then it's hard for the listeners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if we're talking about the same thing, we can overtalk each other.
Yes, please.
But crosstalk. Like it's like we're talking about this and you start talking about Gatorade,
Exactly.
I think.
Back to
Yes.
back to Juneteenth, our favorite day, and it just makes it that much more heightened, doesn't it? So they were basically like, "Yo, slavery's outlawed," and then the South is like, "What are you talking about? We're our own country." And then 1865, when they got their ass kicked, then they're like, "All right, fine,
All right,
these are the
now
rules."
fine, we give it.
Exactly.
What Nyla is saying, Juneteenth was originally celebrated in Texas on June 19th, 1866, but that was the first anniversary of the day that African Americans there first learned of the Emancipation
So
Proclamation.
that just happened to be the area that they found out first.
2 years after it was
Yes.
initially issued, they got the memo late for whatever reason.
I didn't say.
You can't say it's because they black.
I
You can't
didn't
word
say-
it.
They didn't tell us you was
I was saying
withheld
because
the
Texas,
information.
Texas is a big state.
Yes,
It's hard to get information to spread, to everybody back then.
Right,
Might have took 2 years.
Yeah.
I think that if people were smart, what they should have done for Juneteenth, they should have just collaborated with like black-owned brands and black-owned products. The only problem I have is I didn't even know they had Great Value Juneteenth ice cream. And this goes back to something I said years ago. It's just like, why do we always lift shit up with hate? You know what I mean? We always talk about the things we don't like so much. Who owns ice cream that is actually black owned? I saw Jasmine brand posted today. I can't even remember their name. I just saw that they posted it to say, hey, you know, if you're looking for some ice cream to actually support this ice cream, and it's a black owned brand. See if you can find that.
And that will go directly to the people.
That's what I'm
better
saying.
Contribution.
Maybe that's all it is. Just partner with black people on how to do these things. Because it's not like I don't want Juneteenth decorations.
Shit, that's making me think of like.
Do you want that though? I'm just
If
like,
I'm celebrating Juneteenth.
but is it something to celebrate? It's just such an odd.
Sneaker people, they be doing like when February roll around, Black History Month sneakers come out.
Yo,
The second they come out, they got niggas with the fist on your Jordans and shit.
Yeah,
I was literally thinking about that day. I was like, okay, so they're mad about the Great Value ice cream.
They
I
definitely
guess I can
Black History
understand
Month
why, but what
sneakers.
about Black History Month?
They
Yo-
do mad like shit. You go pay ball in. They put Black History shit on it.
That's why you need BET, yo. And the reason I say this is why you need BET, because this is where you used to see all the Black History Month commercials.
Well,
Right,
okay.
right.
What are celebratory things, right? July 4th is a celebration because you like won your independence. What are other things like?
I mean,
Something
shit.
of, like
Thanksgiving.
family shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Thanksgiving,
Easter.
like like I don't know. For me, it's like how do we celebrate? Hold on.
A lot of crosstalk.
That's a train wreck right there. Just in the middle of the podcast, just here.
Oh, hood cream. Oh, dairy free. Okay. In New Orleans. Oh, these are black owned brands? Ice cream? Oh,
Okay,
shit. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what about if it's not about celebrating brands? What if it's about celebrating cultural contributions? Because when I think of like the holidays we all get to participate in, like you think of like St. Patty's Day. It ain't just Irish people doing that, or even Cinco de Mayo. So it's like
Black people love
Black
Cinco de
people have
Mayo.
so much cultural like relevance and contributions. Why don't we just market holidays around those things?
God, all we want is a day off and some drinks and some good food. Why are we acting like why are we acting like we're really
Some
attached
wild
to
shit.
any of these? I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're
No,
black,
because then it's fire. Because
And
then go
A lot of these holidays we really shouldn't be celebrating anyway.
because they're just bullshit fucking marketing ploys. So
They're
they can-
bullshit, or they're just really not in favor of us. Like,
But that's my point.
Thanksgiving, why are we celebrating
because
Thanksgiving?
it's food and drinks. We know the history of Thanksgiving. We're
Yams,
just happy to have the
potatoes,
day off
tomatoes.
and happy to have some food. Cinco de Mayo, I don't know what Cinco de Mayo means other than it's Mexican. I don't know the
Motherfuckers
meaning
ready
of
to
it.
drink.
But I'm going to eat me some tacos and drink me some tequila because I
Tequila,
love
yeah.
tacos and tequila.
But it also it gives you this opportunity, this small window where you get to kind of like embrace.
It's an excuse.
a different culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, why don't we take these cool cultural contributions that Black people have made to America and that are part of like the fabric that is America, and then build holidays around that so that we're not constantly celebrating Black trauma. It's like Juneteenth is more Black trauma. Everything is Black trauma. And it's
but
like,
Thanksgiving is Native American trauma.
it's fucking not really.
Yes, it is.
No, we were eating, bro. After that was traumatic.
Y'all
but
was
like,
eating.
no, they ate with us. They taught us how to eat the shit. Corn? You don't think white people didn't know what corn was?
But then they took them out.
That's
on.
later, dog. We're not celebrating later.
Don't talk about that.
Yeah, why we gotta bring that up? Why you always bring up old shit?
Because Native Americans hate Thanksgiving.
Says who?
Native
Native
Americans.
No, they
I've never spoken to a Native American.
All the
bro.
time.
No, you have one on the podcast who could be
What are you
faking.
talking about?
That's cap, bro.
Man, shut up, man.
That's cap. I need your papers. I need to see your papers, bro.
Salute to my guy Giassi. Salute to Queen Yanasta. I rock with the Native Americans, man.
No, I fucks with Native Americans. I'm just trying to say, like, it'd be cool if we celebrate things that everybody's excited about and proud of.
As a country.
Yeah, like Mardi Gras is fire, right? Because the whole city gets involved and you get to tap into this culture.
What's the history behind Mardi
I
Gras?
have no
Me neither.
idea. But
Yeah.
I bet you we could dig and
Yeah.
find something that be like, why
Like,
are
oh,
we
it's some
that?
fucked up
I
shit.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Mardi Gras is.
But
Look
I,
it up.
yeah. But I imagine it's like this amalgamation
Wanna
of all
phone
the
a fat
culture.
friend?
Say what?
You want to phone a fat friend in that van?
Friend.
Yo, man.
Phone a fat friend is a hilarious
What is Mardi
segment.
Gras?
You want to?
Yo, yeah, call.
Nyla, why do you keep knocking over the
No,
camera,
it's
yo?
whenever you hit the
Oh,
table,
I'm
the
sorry.
shit
I'm
falls.
sorry. My bad. I won't hit the table.
Hold on. Let's go.
Oh,
The thingy.
Yeah.
Don't tell Van that we said phone a fat friend. I just want him to
That's a great
get the
segment.
tweets later in the podcast.
That's such a good
So
segment.
why is everybody saying this?
Phone a fat
No,
friend.
Yo, Van.
It's good.
Hold on, you on the podcast. I got Andrew and Andre. I don't know if you ever met Andre. Listen, what's the history of Mardi Gras real quick? Because it sounds like you were working out.
Oh, no. I just finished boxing. What's the history of Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
It's a religious situation. It's like it's celebrating. It's like a celebration before Lent. Here in America, it's basically a Catholic tradition. Here in America, first Mardi Gras was actually not in New Orleans. It was in Mobile, Alabama. And then New Orleans, because of the French influence and the Haitian influence and the Spanish influence, became probably the biggest one. But it moves around with the Christian Catholic calendar. So
okay, so
a big celebration before Lent.
So what we're saying is we could basically with most holidays you probably could find something that you don't agree with to not celebrate it. What if I'm boycotting Catholic priests?
Well, I mean, the reality is you don't even need to boycott Catholic priests to boycott Mardi Gras. The Catholic Church deep into the slave trade, and a lot of the culture that exists in New Orleans right now is due to the influx of slaves that came through the port of New Orleans. So if you were like, fuck slavery, you would not have to celebrate Mardi Gras. Like, you don't even need the fact that the priests are fucking little boys now. There's myriad reasons you can decide that Mardi Gras is something that you will want to celebrate. But
See?
yeah, to your point, sure. Yeah.
See?
That's some shit. And that's supposed to be some hot shit.
Get
What
back-
about Halloween?
What? Get back to the work. I'll hit you back. That's why you gotta have a fat friend. I'm serious. Is that you know what I'm saying? That's why you're clowning him for not moving around, but he's reading books. That's why he's stationary like that. Listen, I didn't know they had all these ice creams. Hood Cream, York Castle Ice Cream Company, Ruby Scoops Ice Cream and Sweets, Goodies Frozen Cut.
They got to do menthol and chip.
This guy. If they wanted to do an ice cream, they should have collaborated with one of those companies. Nobody would have had a problem with it. And why would you have ice cream for Juneteenth, knowing how many black people are lactose intolerant?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Like, celebrate contributions, dude. That'd be fire.
But then
What
they
contributions?
gotta admit love and admiration for what black people gave to the country. And I don't think
No, they don't.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what's missing, which is why they don't have those types of celebrations.
But when the celebration is so fire, you just want to take part of it. That FOMO kicks in. Like, notody is admitting love and admiration for Cinco de Mayo, but they're like, I need to be part of this shit. It's fire. Same thing with St. Patty's Day. Same thing with Christmas. Like,
I think y'all are both saying the same things, right? Because I think we need new holidays and new traditions. Because clearly there's so much, negative stigma and things we don't know about attached to a lot of these things. Like, I didn't know nothing about Mardi Gras. Yeah. So what Dre is saying, like, yo, let's start celebrating the contributions black people made. Like, that would be dope if we created
Peanut
a new
butter
tradition.
day. Like,
but everybody celebrates.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like, I'm serious, like,
even
peanut butter. Yo, people ain't gonna jump on peanut butter.
Major botanist, but they don't even bring that shit up.
Yeah, it's just peanut butter.
They just talk about peanut butter.
You think you can
this
peanut butter
motherfucker
randomly?
did everything.
Yeah.
They're like,
He's like a Marvel character.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, yo, National Hip Hop Day would rip.
That should be a thing.
Bro,
if we celebrated hip hop and all hip hop's contributions to American and world culture.
Well, we do it on his
music.
birthday. Hip hop's birthday. It's like August 13th or something.
Let's celebrate it.
That'd be a big day.
They have jazz. They have like Jazz Fest and like Jazz Week in a bunch of different parts of the world, right?
Yeah.
And clearly this is black cultural influence, right?
Yes.
And it's a dope festival. I think they do it up in Montreal. I think they have another one down in New Orleans, stuff like that. Like, they do, right?
Yeah.
So it's like people are already doing it. It just really takes a little bit more organization and going, hey, this is really important to why America is the way it is.
But it needs like an overall appreciation
It needs Walmart to go, yo, we gonna start selling
it.
Yo, weirdly, yeah.
That's the fucked up
Sell
shit,
the pinatas, bro.
What if we just did a National Day of Unity?
Nobody gonna do that. I hear you, I feel you, but they not riding with that.
That sounded wild. I was wild gay right there, bro.
I'm just saying. Listen, where you're forced to go across the aisle.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Where you're forced to kick it with somebody from another political party, another religion, another race. Like, you have to go do it.
Cultural Exchange Day.
What is
like
Dr.
that.
Umar
We
got
had
to say
that in
about
college.
Cultural Exchange Day?
At St. John's, yeah. So it would be like booths where you can have like Asian food, you can have like African food, you can
They do that?
That's cool.
Where? At St. John's.
See what I'm saying?
No, that's cool.
And they do that probably just for camaraderie on campus, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we do that in the world? Because by the way, we do it anyway. We already going to the Chinese restaurant to eat. Why not go in there and kick it with them? You know what I mean? Let them come to the soul food spot, whatever. Like, why not?
I think they gotta
like
want to
it's a
go.
setup. That feel like
You
it's
said
a
you feel
trap,
like they
bro.
do want to go?
I'm saying like they would have to want it too. Like it'll have to be a mutual thing.
Cultural exchange. I
Like,
like
cause
that.
sometimes you bring up the Chinese restaurant. I remember like growing up, going to the Chinese restaurant, and you trying to be like, let me be friendly. Let me try to be shit. I've learned how I watch certain shit. I learned how to say thank you. Let me try to say thank you in Mandarin. I do it, and they like don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
They just friendly. Yeah.
There definitely would
What
have
do you
to be a-
want, nigga? Like that's the end of it.
I like that name you came up with, though. Cultural Exchange Day.
Like that's because that's kind of what we want.
Yeah.
To be like, all right, this is what you fuck with. This is what I fuck with.
Just hard
Bring
to
it
market.
together.
And people would have to be optimistic and respectable to
But
each
that's
other.
it,
A lot of
yeah.
people aren't.
I should
Because you got to have that curiosity to even want to be like, all right, what do you people, what y'all experience?
I can't wait for that booth because what I would do is I just would have nothing in my booth and I would just go around to everybody else's
take their
booth
shit?
and I take one of each of their things and then I would
Go
just
back to your
celebrate
booth and act like it's yours.
Yeah,
Okay. All
that's
right.
fire, dude.
Okay. We say
Dude,
cultural.
white culture's the best, bro.
We still.
Yo, that's so sick.
Because we got to come to a happy medium. Because we can't get mad when when it's a Juneteenth holiday coming up and people have Juneteenth products. You know what I mean? And you can't get mad every time you see a black man with a white woman or vice versa. Because Dr. Umar has been on fire this
Oh,
week.
Yo, he
word?
be killing them. He be killing them. Every single day. Every single day. Every day.
I'm sending memes out. And they're like, yo, is that real? I'm like, yo, Dr. Umar is letting these fly
like, he
from
be
his
tweeting.
page.
Yo, the goat. The goat. I would make him my real doctor if it was legal.
Oh my
Like
God.
I would make him my actual real doctor if it was legal. He was killing. He hit poor Jamie. Jamie
he hit
Foxx
Jamie up.
has been snow bunny.
Show it to him. That's real.
This is on
Oh
his
my
actual Instagram. No. And then, yo, Devin, how you gonna lose to Luca and then pull this
Oh, I
ish?
saw
And he's
I
with
saw that one.
Kendall or Kylie. Or which
Yeah.
one of them?
Kendall at the wedding.
That's Dr. Umar's
shit.
real page. That's
That's
not a
funny.
parody page or
That's funny.
nothing.
Nope.
Dr. Umar is shooting from
That's
the
funny.
hip.
He's the goat.
And then he started it last week, which I didn't agree
My
with. 'cause
favorite comedian. That's my favorite comedian.
But I don't agree with going at people's kids because I didn't understand why everybody was getting so upset with
LeBron
LeBron
James.
being with the
Leave the kids
girl.
out of this.
Leave the
shit,
kids
man. I
out
hate
of
that,
it.
bro.
Leave the kids out of it. And also, we do
That's
have
my
to
trigger.
kids when they mess with kids.
Yeah,
Me
stop
too.
talking about the
Me too.
kids, man.
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too. Me too. Only because as a parent, your one job you feel like is to protect, your children, and you
Yeah.
cannot protect them from the wrath of
the
social
internet.
media.
And then you don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean. I'm sure LeBron James' kid grew up in a very different neighborhood with it's a certain level of money. Ain't that many black kids over there. It's going to be different. The people he around on a daily basis is not.
Yeah, it's a numbers game at this
it's-
point. Yeah.
It's different.
Hey, he's in LA right now. Give him a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give him a minute for his life to shape up. He gonna meet his own.
Yeah.
He gonna meet one of these beautiful sisters in a minute. But
But that was his prime picture.
that was his prom picture. Yeah.
And poor
18
girl
or some shit
too. It's
like
like
that.
they just trashing this fucking girl, and on the day where
And
she
they's the
thinks she's
kids.
the most beautiful. Yeah.
He's a kid.
That's right.
There is a thing though. We have to come to we got to come to terms with interracial relationships.
I think we've come to terms with that.
But here's my thing: if you're mad at interracial relationships, then that means you can't appreciate the fruit, right? You shouldn't like the fruit.
Ooh.
So that means no Obama,
no Devin Booker.
no Devin Booker, no Drake,
Lolo
no
Jones.
J. Cole. He said no Angelo. Nobody cares, Angelo. Like nobody.
Sometimes it's a miss.
Who's that?
Oh, Sean.
Oh, Sean King.
Yeah, Sean King. No, we're claiming him. He's full white. He's full white.
That's a Caucasian.
Yeah,
man.
that's my guy.
Well, I'm just saying you can't be against interracial relationships,
Yeah.
but then celebrate biracial people. No, you think it's a little contradictory?
Yes, it is 100%.
I think so.
100%.
Because that's how you get to them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm only annoyed with interracial people that like they too happy about it. Like I got a white girl. Like you weird. Man.
Are there
I'm
guys
with you.
that do
I'm with you
that?
on
Like celebrate.
Absolutely.
Yeah, your
You
man.
weird as shit.
Your man,
Absolutely.
Hubert Davis. What's the coach from the Tar Heels? What was
That's
his name?
suspect as shit. Like you a weirdo, nigga.
That's so peculiar to not have like any insecurity about
I'm
that.
dating a white man now. Bitch, you weird as shit.
Because it's
You never
That
heard the
is
coach from
so
North Carolina?
weird.
The coach from North
It's a
Carolina
status
in a press conference. We played it. He accepted. He's accepting the job. And he's just randomly talking. And he goes, I'm also proud that my wife is white.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck was that about? Like, you never heard that?
Shit.
No.
Yes.
I'm also proud of my
I'm
wife.
also proud that my wife is white. I'm like,
Now, was he trying to say something like...
I don't know what he was trying to say. I listened to it a few
That nigga
times.
fumbled hard.
Like, why?
I'm
We
proud.
gotta send that to Dr. Umar right now.
Man.
I'm
Listen,
proud of my wife.
Dr. Umar,
white.
I don't.
I know that in terms of Division I head coaches all around the country, only 26% of the head coaches for Division I men's basketball are compromised by minorities, specifically African Americans. I know that
Compromise.
it is significant
Surprised.
that I'm the fourth African American head coach in any sport in the history of the University of North Carolina. I'm very proud to be African American, but I'm also very proud that my wife is white. And I'm very proud that my
He's a wild guy,
unbelievable
man.
kids are a
Nah,
combination.
son, that's funny as shit.
That's a wild guy, man.
That's
This is
dumb
fire.
funny.
Yes. How did I not know that?
That's fucking great.
Did they win the championship this year? Who won it?
No.
They lost the championship game. Yeah,
I should have just done that instead of my vows.
I'm proud of my wife's
Yo,
white.
I should have
Damn, baby, you white as fuck. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you all for being
Shucks.
here. I'm very proud that my wife is white. Oh, I'm sorry.
By
I keep slipping.
Oh my
By the way, I'm not mad at you for repping your set.
That's
It's
funny.
a-
If that's your
I
shit,
think
rep
so
your
good.
shit. He's like, yo, I'm proud to be African American.
I'm proud of.
I'm proud that my wife is white. One don't have nothing to do with the other, but if that's your shit, that's your
But
shit.
that's the thing, though. It shouldn't be based on her whiteness. You should be proud of who
You're
she
white,
is,
period.
or how she treats you, how she holds you down.
But that's
or
the white is
whatever the
right
fuck.
complex.
That's right.
That's the white is right
And that's how you
complex.
know it's a complex. That's how you know he is very happy to be with a white woman, and that is like a trophy to
That's
him.
his nigga. We made it moment.
You know what I mean? You think it's mommy issues? Why? But on the flip side, I'm proud I got a black wife, but it's only because of guys like him.
Well, I think your pride comes from like there's like a hate, or there's already a thing looming
That's right.
over us to be in love and to support each other.
That's right.
But there's not much
That's right.
on that side. He's just doing that to just be.
But that's what I mean. Because of guys like him is why I celebrate
Mm.
having a black wife. It's why I celebrate black love. I have no problem with interracial
Shit, there
relationships.
was government interference in black love, so that you have like
Literally.
a right to have
Yeah,
pride. And
absolutely.
they would
Yeah.
try to separate. There's like legal papers and motherfuckers trying to alter that. So for you to still be able to do it and like overcome all of the shit,
Don't worry about
that's where the pride
Next time
come
you
from.
hit
But
the
for you
table,
to
I'm
just
just
be
gonna
like,
keep
I
moving.
bagged a white girl, I'm proud. Nigga, like what the fuck?
Now, to that point, there was a period where if you did get with a white girl,
That's because they
you did
thought
feel like it
you
was
was dirty,
reparations.
nigga.
it. Okay,
What you mean?
Kendrick.
But we were saying that before Kendrick. Where do you think Kendrick got it from? There was a point where people used to think that being with a white woman was a form of reparations. It was like,
But
get back.
That's just programming, and it's not actual get back. You don't get nothing. You
Mhm.
bust a nut and you still a broke nigga. Nothing changed for you. Nothing changed for you.
Damn, at least-
like,
At least I ain't black.
like you didn't make your life better because you bagged Rebecca.
Jesus Christ.
You living the same, son.
Oh man, let's make some.
What if you get a Latina, though?
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you when Latinos. I mean, don't get me wrong. Latinos have always been hot, but when Wu-Tang said butter pecan Rican, when Wu-Tang said butter pecan Rican, you wanted to have one just to say you had a butter pecan Rican. He did. He did. When they
a trend.
it became a trend thing. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Spanish women are beautiful, and now anytime. But when
Well, the beautiful ones are.
with any woman, yes.
Yeah.
But when you use butter pecan Rican, you wanted that butter pecan Rican because of that song Ice Cream. Butter pecan Rican, French vanilla chocolate deluxe.
I feel you with the song things. That made me think of like reggae songs. You ever grew up Jamaican household? There's a lot of like references to like brown, like browning is like a thing, but they talking about like a brown girl skin color, like a black woman. Yeah, so they call a girl browning. That was something to attain. Like you want like a pretty, you want a pretty black girl because like that's like the music. That's like the hot shit to have.
I never heard that song. It says I need that
Buju
song.
Banton?
Really?
Yeah.
Shot one time for Buju. I didn't
It's
know
like,
that.
but that's like common. There's a couple artists that have that. That's like a regular term.
No, that's been my thing lately. I mean, not lately, but I always let my daughters hear songs that have like You know, like brown
like
skin
uplifting
girl,
shit, yeah.
NBRE, brown skin. You know what I mean?
Put it onto reggae. That's
Oh,
in there.
wait now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on.
Might get you brownie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yes, it's a colorful culture. We're all learning one step at a time.
Touche.
Let's pay some bills, man. Blue Chew. This year it's time to get off the couch and get back into the bedroom. Guys, we know that confidence can take you far in life, and when you feel confident, you're at your best, especially when it comes time to step up to the plate. That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code IDIOTS at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code IDIOTS to receive your first month free.
Guys, this episode has also been brought to you by Babbel. For most of us, learning a second language in high school or college wasn't exactly a high point in our academic careers. I always found it incredibly difficult to learn languages in school. I was fortunate enough to go live in Spain for a little bit, and I was able to get some Spanish down out there, and that's because I immersed myself in it. Now, Babbel, the language learning app that sold more than 10 million subscriptions so far, is addictively fun and an easy way to learn a new language. And that's what you need to do. You need to gamify it, okay? Whether you'll be traveling abroad, connecting in a deeper way with family, or just have some free time, Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in the real world. I'm telling you, life changer. You learn a new language, the world opens up to you. Conversations you never thought you'd have, cultures you never thought you'd really truly understand. Language is the key to all of it. Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 100 language experts, okay? Their teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you improve your pronunciation and accent, which is major, major, major. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. So, start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to Babbel.com/idiots. That's Babbel.com/idiots for up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel, the language for life. Now let's get back to the show.
Do we have church announcements?
Shit. Yeah, the tour's over, man. I actually, for the first time in a long time, feel like I got some time. I got
What your creative juices telling you? Like I know you're cooking up something.
I'm cooking up something. I'll talk about it next week. Yeah.
Dre, you got any church announcements? This is the part of the show where we talk about any upcoming shows you got. Or...
Yeah, like shows and spots around the city and shit. Follow me on Andre D. Thompson. You find it like that. But that's really it.
Drake, he wrote for me last season on The God's Honest Truth.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He's back on season 2.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever
we're naming it.
Oh, you think you'll switch it?
Probably.
Really? Why do you think?
It's above me. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I see the reasonings.
What are they saying?
That's inside baseball talk. Nobody cares about that kind of stuff. But season 2 is coming.
I like that shit.
Yeah, season two is definitely. We be back in.
I like that name too.
Yeah, I really do like the name.
Yeah, well, I like the name.
I'm gonna ask you off the show if you ain't gonna say it now.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely tell y'all off the show.
Really?
Yeah. But I like it. Put it like this: it gives us the best possible chance to really, really win. Because TV is a different game now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all know TV is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
You know, so they call it TV programming.
Okay.
For a reason.
Yeah, you got to program.
And sometimes you got to trust the programmers.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Maybe, using your name?
Definitely.
That's what I would do.
Definitely. But the crazy part is it's in there. I guess maybe it's too repetitious. The God's Honest Truth with Charlemagne the God.
By the time, like, at least for me, when I'm scrolling on TV, which I haven't done in a while, but like, you only have so many characters you're going to see.
Oh, that's true.
The first thing I want to see is the guy's name who's more famous than the network, most likely. So, like, I think you, like, who else is on Comedy Central right now that's bigger than you? I mean, Trevor. And then Tosh.
Is
They
Tosh
probably
still on
still do Tosh.
I don't know.
I don't think Tosh is still on.
What I'm trying to say is, like,
Aquafina.
But like what I'm saying is, like, your fame will bring so much attention.
To your point, Aquafina's show is called Aquafina Is.
Okay, yeah.
Nora from Queens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yes, to
Like,
your
if
point.
you were making a YouTube fucking title, are you going to put, let's say you're sitting down with Drake.
All right.
Are you going to have Drake be the last fucking thing on it? Or is it going to be Drake says this, so every single person on that scroll sees Drake?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
So you just answered your own question. You just that's what
Goddamn right I did. Motherfucking right I did.
Charlemagne's Honest Truth.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know. But salute the. I want to salute the Hollywood Reporter. The Hollywood Reporter. They got their annual New York issue is out right now. I think Sarah Jessica Parker and her husband are on the cover.
Oh yeah, Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
And
Ferris Bueller, bro, legend.
Boom! Come on, man.
Bueller,
Absolutely.
yeah,
I knew he looked familiar.
This guy.
No.
Unbelievable.
No.
This guy's unbelievable.
I know. I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, why does Sarah Jessica Parker husband look so familiar?
I know.
I'm like, this ain't Mr. Big. I'm like, who is this? That's
Mr.
fucking
Big.
Ferris Bueller, bro.
Yeah.
He's older now. You got the grades. Yeah, you're right. I'm like,
That's
shit.
Ferris Bueller.
But I did say, I was like, whoever that is looks good. Like that's like whoever that is, people are going to look at that and be like, he's aging well.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I can say now Ferris Bueller is aging well.
Yeah.
But they the Hollywood Reporter, they put out their New York issue and they named me one of the top 35 most powerful people in media in New York City. So that was, thank you. That was cool. You know what I mean?
Earned.
Very earned. And it's dope. And because I'm not gonna lie, I never realized what those lists do, bro.
What's that?
Shit changed after the list came out.
Those lists changed.
Really? Like
Yeah.
what? What do you mean?
They do. Like the opportunities and the requests that come through after stuff.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, I never knew. Cause we sitting there all the time and we don't care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it now. I get it. I get why people care about being on that kind of shit. So I can only imagine what being on the Times
Power
100 list.
Got you.
Yeah.
Because like these executives of these major companies, I'm sure you're doing deals with or like getting opportunities from.
Old school corporate Hollywood, baby.
And they just have to organize the world in some way. They can't be on YouTube all day seeing who's getting views, who's not, right? Like they get the Times, they have Hollywood Reporter, they have these other things. Go, okay, who are the influencers in the market?
That's right.
Okay, let's talk to them. Let's do that.
That's right. It's old school corporate Hollywood.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They still, that's their thing. You know what I mean? That's what they see. So it's just like, oh.
I mean, I'm sure if like you're on the top 30 under 30 list or something like that for businesses, I bet you JP Morgan the next day calls you and the banks call you and they're like, hey, how do we work well together? But yeah, that makes sense. Well, good for you.
I like that Times list too. The reason I like that Times list is because it seems pretty balanced.
Times or Hollywood Reporter?
Hollywood Reporter too, but definitely. But the Times list seems very balanced. And I'll tell you why, because they'll salute an icon like Mary J. Blige, which she deserves. They'll salute somebody like Questlove. He's having a phenomenal year. But then and under the influence, they had like leadership.
Okay.
They had Putin, bro. They had the president of China,
he's a
bro.
powerful motherfucker.
And guess who they had? Guess who they had next to him? Guess who was on there with them? Rogan.
Yeah.
Like literally, it was Putin, Rogan.
And then if you use like history metrics,
go.
They're talking about like influence, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
A motherfucker, Rogan back in 1800s could take a country over.
Oh, he's. Well, I think Time. Someone looked this up if I'm not mistaken. I think Time put Hitler on.
Really?
I think he was. Can you look that up to see if he was one of them? And it's not like who's the good guy, who's the bad guy.
Objective shit.
It's who. I think.
Well,
look at.
I'm sure the context for Hitler wasn't in a positive.
No, it's never. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, but the fact that you have this type of influence, or you're I don't know if it was man of the year or some shit like that. But like,
but you can't lie about.
You could put out a list and act like this motherfucker who is waging war in Europe
It's
right
not
now.
powerful.
It's not influential.
It's not influential. Like, come on. And they had the president in Ukraine on there too. But I'm just like, wow. And I'm
say again. 1938. So this is before World War II.
I need context.
They put him on. I think they gave him like fucking man of the year or some shit.
No.
Yes, bro.
Wow.
This is before World War II.
Wow.
Ooh,
Man of the
that
year.
right there.
1938. Yeah.
Well, Time Magazine.
Yo,
cancel. That looked like one that might come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, well, times were different back then. Oh, were they? Yeah. Don't give us none of those excuses.
Jesus Christ. But I just like the fact that, like you said, you can't deny certain people's
influence.
Power and influence.
You might disagree with their politics. You might disagree with their point of view, but you cannot deny their influence. 100%.
Hey, Brendan Langley. You know who that is? That don't ring a bell?
No.
You didn't see Brendan Langley getting into a fight at the Newark airport?
Yo, yeah. I didn't know that was Newark. With the
that
United
was
guy?
Newark.
Yeah.
EWR.
Some like bag checking nigga smacked him and he leaned.
I don't think he was a nigga. Dre, let's not take that one.
Yeah. I use it very loosely. I gotta target my words better. A young Hispanic fellow.
I think he was Hispanic, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
He had to hear.
Knocking him the fuck out?
No, can you imagine somebody at the airport smacking the shit out of you?
Over what? Like, why would he feel like he has to do that?
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, something
he was smiling
before.
too. I watched the video. He was like laughing and
who, the
hit
Puerto
him.
Rican
Yeah,
dude?
the dude smacked him, and then son was like, "Oh, word."
Brendan said, "You see what he did? That's what I like."
Yeah,
he brought awareness to the situation. Did you see what he did?
Yo,
because I need more than me as a witness.
Something
cracked him.
I need to see what happened.
I
before,
wish he ended up on the fucking conveyor belt though. Yeah, he almost hit him onto the.
That was good.
If he ended up on the conveyor belt,
and then dude came back,
pulled off, son.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Even though all of that was justified because he did smack Brendan, that is pain, bruh.
Who's
that fucking airline worker was fed the fuck up about something. For you to get into a customer's face and smack the shit out of him for what?
Yo, I mean, I don't know. Alec Baldwin said the guy working at the airport is the victim.
That's what he said.
He came to work to do a job. The other guy with his big mouth is guilty of workplace abuse.
Not
where
really.
People come to work with an expectation of safety, even civility.
Oh, Alec Baldwin said
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
The shooter?
The shooter.
Safety and civility.
Like,
Come to work. You killed somebody at work. Yeah.
AB don't be playing.
Shooting at work. She was at work.
AB don't be playing.
Holding that kid. Man,
AB
wow.
don't give a fuck.
That's
he
different.
really don't, bro.
AB's letting y'all know, like, you know.
That's.
I know y'all know what I did.
He don't care.
But I didn't mean to do it.
He
So
don't
I'm
care.
not going to walk around here acting guilty because y'all want me to.
He really is zero remorse.
That's different.
He's still doing
Jesus
podcasts.
Christ. Really?
Yeah. I mean, what?
Does he talk about the incident?
I hope. I hope. What else is there to talk about? You gonna give your opinions on fact girls?
That's something else.
The crazy part is he said people come to work with an expectation of safety, even civility.
Not
He
to
works
get shot.
at the airport.
Yeah.
I am almost positive that if you work at the airport,
You know shit gonna pop.
you know you're getting screamed at.
Yeah.
You know somebody gonna be
What did
mad
he say
about
though?
their
I
flight.
gotta know what he said. I gotta know what he said.
Who?
I gotta know what the black dude said to the Hispanic dude. I gotta.
He probably just wanted to fucking book me on another flight or I don't
Some
know.
type of
No,
shit.
some silly. I
That
don't know.
Spanish dude probably is one of them type of people that does that shit that's like, I'm just doing my job. Like, they take too much pride in their little power and
Yeah.
get a little carried away. And then somebody brought him back.
Yeah.
Not
what
stereotyping here, but he said something a little more spicy than that. Because if you step up into a black person's face like that and smack them,
Also,
you
in
was talking
Jersey,
spicy
like,
before that.
You're in Jersey, like, come on, bro. There's no way.
And he's a former NFL player.
Who?
Brendan, the guy who beat the dude up.
The black
word?
dude.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yo, that's a. Yeah. He wasn't small.
And he should sue United Airlines.
He should.
He
got
should
touched.
sue United Airlines. That man
100%.
smacked you for no
Yo,
reason.
did you guys see what they reported that the dude that got dragged out of the United flight made in the lawsuit?
How much?
Oh, and the Asian guy that got
Yeah.
dragged out yesterday?
Did you see?
Nah.
This has to be bullshit.
What? How much?
Just guess.
10 million.
Nah, I'll say about 40, 50.
30 million or something. It was reported. Look that up right there.
In
I
American
think it's
dollars?
capped. That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe that.
There's no way,
I don't
right?
believe that. That's
Everybody
yen or
should pay
something.
me more
I
for
don't
everything.
Yeah.
If that money exists, everybody should pay me more for everything. I don't give a fuck. If you could give him 130 mil for crying,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
cut
I
the
don't believe
check.
that. What did he say? Emotional distress?
And
Fucking distress.
concussion and
He ain't getting
injury.
130. Nah, not 130. When you saw that?
Wow.
I don't think you should get a penny.
Why?
Why are you causing a ruckus, bruh?
140 million?
Damn.
Nah, B.
That's
Nah,
what's
B.
up.
That's
Nah,
what's
man.
up.
The
You not
timing, though.
mad?
Timing.
I mean, no, it's nuts. But
Timing. Hate to say it, when certain things happen in culture, it benefits things like that.
Stop
So,
Asian hate.
that's right. So that happened, then Stop Asian Hate happened. They was just like, yo, let's just do the right thing.
When
No, that's
niggas
not the
gonna
right
get
thing. No.
140
They
just-
didn't start with the drag.
I will say this.
They asked him, right?
I'll say this. The way they dragged them off was excessive.
All right.
So was the payment.
Yo, can we really keep it a buck?
Mhm.
If he was Middle Eastern, he's not getting nothing.
What do you mean? Like,
shit.
If he's
Muslim?
Middle Eastern, yeah,
oh, if he was Muslim, passengers would have helped him.
they would have helped.
Oh, yeah.
The
Nah,
passengers would have
We
got
know
it.
that.
That's
We
some
know that.
shit.
Yeah.
So it's like he's getting 140 million off of some guilt shit.
140
That's crazy, right?
M's.
That's some
No
shit.
way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
Wow.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's like when that little kid who made the clock, remember that little motherfucker? The Muslim kid went to school with a clock or whatever.
Oh, yes.
He made a bomb-looking like thing to cause a
And
controversy.
he was like, why is everybody mad?
Yeah. Kept showing it to people, and then they had to pay his ass a bunch of money. Fuck that.
140 million just to get dragged off of a plane.
Bro, no. It's crazy. It's not.
I'm trying to think where you could have went.
Yeah, where could I
Where how did I fuck my money up?
Anybody drag me off a fucking plane? Everyone's-
$140 million.
Come on.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
What else we got, Taylor?
Should we pay a couple more bills?
Oh, you know what? Let's do it.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break for a second because I need to help you with your health. You know, we're talking a lot about fat people today, and in a good way. And you know, with short people, there's nothing you could eat and change about your lifestyle that's going to make you not short. So there's nothing we could do there. There might be a surgery, but if you're ready to take your health to the next level, and I'm not just talking about fat people, I'm literally talking about everybody. Athletic Greens is going to help you out. I started doing this Athletic Greens. I was like, listen, I need to look at my body and I need to make sure that I'm giving it all the nutrients that it needs. And I can't count every single fucking meal, making sure I'm getting enough vegetables and all this shit, but I can do Athletic Greens. And I'm telling you right now, with one delicious scoop of Athletic Greens, of the AG1 right here, you're absorbing 75 high quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens. I don't even know what the hell that is, but I'm telling you, it's got me feeling good to help you start your day right. The special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, okay? Your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging. All the things I'm telling you, it is, for me, it has been a game changer, okay? It has been an absolute game changer. I have never felt more healthy. I have never had more energy. I'm feeling good. This is what you need, and it's the easiest start to the day, okay? Now, tons of people, they take some kind of multivitamin. It's important to choose one with high-quality ingredients that your body will actually absorb, okay? There's a lot of bullshit vitamins on the market right there, and that's not why you're getting the feedback that you want from those vitamins. So this is lifestyle-friendly. Whether you eat keto, paleo, vegan, dairy-free, or gluten-free, this has got your back, and you can do it. You're going to be good to go. AG1 contains less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty chemicals or artificial anything, while still tasting good. It costs you less than $3 a day. You're investing in your health, and it's cheaper than your cold brew habit. It definitely is cheaper than mine. And not only does Athletic Greens come recommended by professional athletes, Athletic Greens has over 7,000 5-star reviews. Think about that right there. The people have proven it. So right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every single day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Look at that. That's a lot for free right there. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/idiots. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/idiots to take ownership over your health and pick up your ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Now, this podcast is also brought to you by Policy Genius. Typically, life insurance gets more expensive as you age. So it's smart to get a policy sooner rather than later. Policy Genius, that's one word, by the way, is your one-stop shop to find and buy the insurance you need. Okay, click the link in the description or head to policygenius.com and answer a few questions. In minutes, you can compare personalized quotes from top companies to find your lowest price. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. The team of licensed experts at Policy Genius will help you understand your options and apply for the policy you choose. Policy Genius's team works for you, not the insurance companies. You can trust them to offer unbiased help and advocate for you at every step until you're covered. Policy Genius doesn't add on extra fees and doesn't sell your info to third parties. Okay, since 2014, Policy Genius has helped over 30 million people shop for insurance and placed over $120 billion in coverage. So head to policygenius.com to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save.
My man Dre, how did you get started in comedy?
Shit. I just Googled open mics and went to Comic Strip Live at 18 and just kept doing it.
The Strip was your first?
The Strip was my first spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
What inspired you? Like, what made you say, you know what, I want to
Shit, the first time I had the idea, I was in like junior high school. I had
Where'd you go to junior high?
IS 59.
59.
Queens.
Oh, in Queens, okay.
Yeah. They had like, you know, them Scholastic Book Fair joints?
Mm-hmm.
And they had all the little book tickets and shit. I had mine, and I don't know why, but there was just one Bruce book. It was just, he had a book, and in the back of the book, there was his album. He had one of his comedy albums in there.
That's fire.
And I just spent my whole shit on that one book.
Yeah.
Downloaded the album. I was listening to this nigga album on my way to school all through junior high.
Baby James Brown?
That's
That's hilarious.
For real. I bought his book, and then I had a SanDisk MP3 player, and that was what the fuck was on the MP3. And I was listening to that like all the time. And I was just attracted to anytime I was watching TV or something and I heard a laugh, I would just watch it. No matter what it was. So I ended up watching mad shit that I wasn't around or anything like that. And then I got the idea. When I told my family I was in junior high, but they like, we don't know what the fuck that is, nigga. We just got here.
Yeah.
You were a young man. You was born in like the late 1900s, right?
Yeah, 92.
The late 1900s.
1900s is crazy. I mean,
it's a fact.
but
The second you said it, I knew what you meant. I'm like, it's true, but it's like, it's a different.
Yeah, we were.
It sounds dumb.
40
years from now,
I should be way wiser.
years from now, when we're no longer here, they're going to be talking about this
1900s.
1800s. God damn.
1900s, mid 1900s, late 1900s.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it don't matter like when you were born in the 1800s. You old as
1892, an old nigga.
Oh,
1892
Yo.
done, son.
Somebody's still alive from 1899.
hell nah.
Maybe 1899.
Nah.
No.
How long
That's
was
pushing it.
2000? That's 100, right?
Yeah, I think the oldest person was like 117.
That's pushing
There's
it.
a 107-year-old. The woman from Tulsa is 107. Victoria Justice? No, that's not her name.
No.
Violet Fletcher.
Yeah.
Violet Fletcher is
She
107
107?
years old. Yeah, she's 107 years old.
Born, what, 19?
Probably 1900.
1915. Right?
I don't know.
That's some shit, though, because, that's some shit.
1921.
15.
Oh, shit. So ain't nobody alive from the 18th.
Not fucking possible.
Yeah, I don't.
They dust.
It's interesting, though, that you being from New York and being so young were influenced by an OG like Bruce.
Yeah, like I just, Comic View and shit. So, of course, like, he's like the king of Comic View. So I'm watching BET. You see Bruce all the fucking time. He hosting it and everything. So it's like...
That's what I love about comedy, man.
Oh,
Comedy
dude.
and music is like, they're like universal bridgers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you don't have, like, other than, the only thing you and Bruce have in common is funny. That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, funny is enough.
Yeah,
no matter
facts.
what background you're from, what your race is, gender, funny is funny.
Yeah.
That's why I can't be around people that don't want to laugh. That's literally
Facts.
the problem with the world that we live in right now.
They want to take
Everybody
things too
was just-
serious.
That's right.
Yeah.
You took one step back and just decided, let's laugh. Like, he's not trying to offend us. She's not trying to.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You got to have humility to do that. And I think people that want to laugh, they get that, they okay with the idea that I don't know everything.
Yeah.
And that's all right. Like, I don't hate you, bro. I might just be dumb. I might just not know what the fuck.
Yeah.
What your thing is. I don't got nothing against you. I just don't know, cuz.
Yo, that's a real good point, Dre. Because a lot of us express our insecurities through humor.
Yeah, like,
So the shit that I don't know, I make a joke about it. Like, you know what I mean? It's self-deprecating.
I'll
on
make
purpose.
myself dumb before you look at me like a dummy.
That's right.
Facts.
That's right. And then you don't feel dumb because you're really not. If you're just asking the question, you're admitting I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
you're
and that's why, like, the idea of, like, when people get mad at you for not knowing everything, it's like, son, what the fuck? I don't got that much time.
Yeah.
I can't know all of your shit.
Yeah, laughing is just powerful, man. It's just it's such a likable tool. Like, just the other day, George Bush is on stage and he's trying to criticize Vladimir Putin. And he's basically like, there's a dictator. There's a leader with authoritarian control is invaded, another country aimlessly. I can't believe what happened in Iraq. I mean, Ukraine, right? And then he goes, Iraq too. And then he goes, I'm 75. And he kind of like, he makes people laugh at a horrendous thing that he is responsible for.
Same thing we're crucifying Putin for.
What happened?
That we're crucifying Putin for doing the exact same thing, but we're laughing at George Bush.
Exactly. But Putin not funny.
Putin don't slap.
Yo, come with some jokes,
You ain't
bro.
got no jokes.
You ain't got no jokes, bro.
You ain't got no bars.
You don't
Putin.
know what Putin's funny yet. Bush wasn't funny. No, Bush was always funny.
Yeah, Bush was hilarious,
Bush
bro.
was funny. Bush was reading a fucking book upside down to a kindergarten class. I don't want somebody to ask him why.
Bush was so funny.
We're gonna get him. Now watch this drive. Do you remember that when he was playing golf?
No.
So, he's the best.
Just the impersonation when people do the squint and like that nigga is just funny, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, do you remember the first time you bombed?
Oh hell yeah. First time I bombed.
Loves bomb
it's like
motherfucker loves bomb stories.
But bombs be funny, especially as a comic when you watch your homie die up there.
Yeah,
that's the funniest shit. When he killing, it's like, all right, son, get your money, do your thing. But you watch your homie pass, it's like, god damn.
No, that shit is for real. When Jay-Z said, if you make somebody die breathing, you saying something? Boy, when you watch a comedian bomb on that stage, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I bombed early. I got all my bombing. I got a lot of good bombing done early.
So your first show you bombed?
Oh yeah, first show. It was like a 6-minute set. It's an open mic. You pay to do the open mic. I had shit written. I'm up there for like 4 minutes and it's hot. It's dead silence, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking faster and faster. It's getting worse and worse. And then I see the woman lights me. And this is what saved me. Somebody just kind of like heckled me, and then I like roasted him for like the last couple minutes. Got a couple laughs, but the beginning to the sweet middle end, nigga, was horrible.
Was bad.
It was train wreck.
It's also all comics in the crowd, right?
It's that open mic. Yeah.
And y'all are bougie. Y'all are a bougie, elitist bunch.
Not only are
I
we
support
bougie,
that shit.
No, but not only are we bougie and elitist, like all those comics got to go up. So they're thinking about their set. They're also nervous. They're anxious. They're like, oh, I got to get this right. Oh, what am I going to do for this bit? So it's like the worst energy in the room to actually write jokes. But you need to get comfortable on stage as a comic.
Do comedians take the time to laugh at others?
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, if you're nice, you're nice.
Yeah.
This is what
they'll tell you. Comics will definitely tell you, like, yo, that thing you said about that shit hard.
Yeah.
Like, they'll tell you. They'll give it up.
Yeah.
I bombed another. I don't know if this will count as a bomb because it was going fine, but then niggas had the TV on and the game was on. And then
Where?
I was in, no, but it was in Harlem, though.
Which one?
Harlem Nights.
I know. Oh, wait, that was, what's his face's room? Thompson. His last name is Thompson, too.
Where?
Yeah, isn't he?
Thompson?
Oh, you talking about Omar Thompson?
Omar, yeah.
No, that's not Omar shit. It's not Omar. It wasn't Omar. But it was up in Harlem.
His last name was Thompson, too. Like, his first name was Thompson.
Bruce Thompson. It's a trend with black comics.
But yeah, I was on stage and they had the game on, and I guess the game got interested, and there was a couple hood niggas in the back that never cared about comedy. These niggas let you know the whole time, you ain't give a fuck about none of that shit you doing up there. The game was on, one nigga stood up and was like, yo, turn that shit up, son. You can't hear the game. And I'm on stage like, word? Comedy show? Comedy show. Like, I wasn't even the first comic. Like, we are well into the show. They just don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
the game was good.
It's a bar, too.
Yeah, it's a bar, too.
Yeah, that right there would have made me shuffle.
Yeah. You going to hell, bro. You going to hell, bro. You going to hell, bro.
Right there. See Dre on stage.
You going to hell, bro.
Yo, Shut the fuck up and turn it.
Nigga was like,
Whoa.
like, I'm just like, God damn,
That's the
son.
establishment's fault.
Like, but you, why you come outside?
To watch the game. Okay. Come on, Taylor. Give me some, what we got? What we got? Give me some Asking Idiots. What's trending? Huh?
What?
Come on, you gotta give me more context. You can't
Martin
just
Luther
say
King or Donald Trump?
Yeah, Taylor, you just can't say MLK or Donald Trump
Should we
with no
try to
context.
guess the connection?
No. What's the
Better-
context?
That a basketball player.
Man, man, drop on the
Hey,
cruise
what's
bombs
the-
for them MAGA folks, man. They are good, bro. That's bots. And just to do that is hilarious.
They're not even in the same sentence.
Like
That's that's some pointless, needless shit that's gonna have motherfuckers arguing all day long for nothing, and all it does is keep Donald Trump's name out there. There's no other reason he's
Who's
doing
more
that.
popular? Like, there's no metric where they match.
The only way
there's some people in the room somewhere that are just like, all right, how can we piss off black people?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a video. A black guy goes to a white guy. He's he don't know what's going on. He goes, I'm okay with Donald Trump.
Taylor, show us the video. And now you see that's why I need context. What the video?
Yeah, that kind of changes.
That man on the street.
He wasn't homeless. He was on the grocery store.
Oh, no.
Hold on, who was homeless?
No, it's a clip.
Okay.
That's the kind of shit we need, Dre, for this season. We need that kind of shit right there.
Okay.
Like, I'm sick of I'm
Man
sick,
on the street.
I'm
a question
so
like
sick of
that,
trying to
bro.
make sense with
hell
y'all.
yeah, I'm with it.
You know, hey,
I'm
this
with
is-
it.
why you get tired of making sense when shit like this is going on? Like, who cares? Like, MLK, like, why? That shouldn't even be a thing, but it is.
Yo, you got to do that. Better train conductor, Thomas or Harriet?
Who got the better crossover? Malcolm X? Who B. Newton?
For no reason.
Like, what?
You know what I'm saying? For no fucking reason. Do you have it, Taylor?
Michelle Obama or Margaret Thatcher?
In what?
Who could cook?
Arm
nigga?
wrestle.
Arm wrestle.
I got Michelle.
Yeah,
All day
Michelle
long.
got it.
Michelle,
Yeah, she work out.
Michelle a washer. You got it, Taylor?
I don't know where I found it at.
See? Taylor is one of them bots. Taylor just throw some shit out there, get us talking, you know what I'm saying? And don't even give us
And you
Give
got
us
a
what the fuck we
screenshot of
need.
it, too.
No, I should have.
all right, give us some
Give us
give
another
us some
one, Chick.
Asking Idiots. MLK versus Donald Trump. What was that
That's
about?
fire. That's fire. You got to have that discussion.
Who got the hottest freestyle?
Public speaker? Is it public speaker?
Public
Yo.
speaker.
One of my favorite. Oh, come on. That's not even. Come on.
It's Donald, right?
MLK.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, hold time out.
Come on, son.
I'm just talking about
hold on.
entertainment, like just laughs,
It's
bro.
new. That's what I'm saying. It's nuance. We going
Just laugh.
if it's humor,
Come on, son.
It's
All right,
Trump.
but wait.
if it's inspiration, it's
You know,
king.
if it's inspiration, it's Martin Luther King without a
You
doubt.
got
But-
quotables?
Huh?
Trump don't got no quotables.
What?
Compared
Come on, son.
to MLK?
Nah, he got bars, bro.
Compared to
No,
MLK, son, got more
In the humor department, yes.
Lock her up.
fair.
Lock her up.
I literally said China yesterday. I did. I was talking about China. I said China. Like I did it like Trump on purpose.
What did he call
Build a wall.
If it's for humor, you going Trump.
Kung Fu
If
is
it's for
fun.
inspiration, you going Martin Luther
If we're
King Jr.
being honest, Martin Luther King bars
Martin could have been
Out.
funny.
outside of I Have a Dream. What y'all got?
Martin could have been funny. He just didn't have the
What y'all got
opportunity.
outside-
He had the opportunity.
We're just talking about bars.
I may not go there with you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the
No,
mountaintop.
he didn't say you know what I'm saying.
Let me
Don't
quote-
you Google.
Let me quote my
No, what I'm saying is we got I Have a Dream.
I know that. I know
It was
some
a
of these
different
quotes.
time.
And we
Trump-
also just recently
Trump
lived
had-
through the Trump era.
The "We Shall Overcome" speech was fire.
No. All the speeches are fire.
Selma.
He had a speech for something.
I don't know. I'm
See?
assuming he talked before they started walking to rile them up for the
I'm
walk.
just saying, this is why these discussions are amazing. Yo, if you
But
don't put this in the show, Sean,
Trump had
I
the
swear to God, if you
opportunity.
don't put this in the show.
But I'm
Yo,
gonna have the thing is I'll have somebody there that actually knows the
Now-
quotes. Like somebody like Dr. Michael Eric Dyson can quote Martin Luther King
Now,
Jr.
what
like
I
that.
will say is this. Trump's quotes are not going to stand the test of time. Nobody's going to be saying China
That's a lie.
in 50 years.
That's a lie. he was the president of the United States of America.
So, yeah.
He wasn't just some guy up there winging it. That was the president.
I don't even know what Reagan did.
Nah, he was winging it.
But
he
Reagan,
was the president.
What is Reagan quote? I don't even know.
Reagan ain't Trump, bro.
Yeah, he don't got it like that.
Reagan
ain't Trump with them words, bro.
Oh, it's a black dude asking the questions.
Oh Lord,
I love it.
See, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. If the MAGA people are already doing stuff like this, Martin Luther King versus Trump, boy, Juneteenth, they're gonna really start some shit.
Hold on. Let's see what we got.
Donald Trump or Malcolm X?
Oh, Donald Trump or Malcolm X?
He's thinking about it?
Yeah. If you had to pick one.
I need context, bro.
Yeah, they just got a dude who's lost.
Trump or Malcolm X?
Yeah.
You picked Malcolm X?
I thought you said Martin Luther King Jr., Taylor.
Malcolm X.
Hello?
Oh, that was an Ask an Idiot question.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, I thought you were just telling us about what's trending.
Yeah, I thought that was from Twitter or some shit.
Okay, give me another. What's another Ask an Idiot?
One thing from your childhood you loved either relieve or remove.
Hold on, what?
One thing from your childhood you love either relieve or remove.
I know, Charlotte.
Or relive. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's all.
I was like, ain't relieve and remove not the same thing?
Okay. I'm like, is that me? Am I dumb, bro? Like, why do I understand?
I was like, relieve or remove. Relive or remove.
Yeah.
I don't want to relive shit from my childhood. That's why I'm in therapy all the goddamn time now.
What would you remove? Jerry curl juice?
Jerry curl juice.
I think that messed me up more. Getting molested at 8 messed me up more as I got older. I think I would have more of a relationship with my father when I was young. But that's based off the things I know now about myself and about him, the work I've done in therapy. If I could go back, I would change the dynamics of that relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to him saying, don't do as I do as I say, or you know, the one thing that parents do that's fucked up, or at least my parents, I'm not gonna speak for all parents, and not my mom, really the dad, is when a kid asks a question, don't do that. Why?
Oh yeah, no answer.
Because I said so.
I said so. I don't really do much.
That don't teach you shit.
Yeah, I grew up with that.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't teach you anything, and you don't learn that until you get older. Like, yo, you didn't teach me nothing. So it's like now when I got kids, like the other day, my 3-year-old, she wasn't feeling well. She's sitting right here in front of me, and she just stands up and she just throws up. And I'm like, yo,
give me a warning.
Like, yo, and she just throws up again. And I go, yo, you kid. I scream her name and she starts crying because she's not used to me yelling. So then I got to apologize. Like, my parents didn't apologize to me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I apologize to you. I apologize to you. I didn't mean to yell at you. You just startled me when you started throwing up like that. I said, you have to let me know when you're sick. Let your mama know when you're sick. And if you do feel that way, go stand in front of the toilet. You know what she did for the rest of the day?
Stood in front of the toilet?
She went and stood in front of the toilet.
Oh.
So instead of me just, back in the day, my father would have just yelled.
Yeah.
Made me clean it up with my hand. You know what I'm saying? Right, scoop it up. Right? Made me clean it up with my hand and then just been barking at me.
Yeah.
She's 3.
Yeah.
She's a child. Like, she don't even know what she did. Yeah. But when I explained it to her, now she learned something. So that's what I would do. I would go change the dynamics of that relationship by demanding I be taught something.
That's like going back in time, but with the knowledge that you have now, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which doesn't work. What would you relive or remove?
What do you got, bro?
What would I relive or remove? I don't know what I would. I don't know, like certain holidays, I guess, where everybody was home. Like, I remember, like, when I was younger, there'll be, like, holidays would be more full. People cared more. Like, the house would be packed more.
Yeah.
It's not like that now.
But everybody's older.
Motherfuckers moved, pandemic, people in different states. Some people passed, you know, so, like, Christmas ain't the same type of Christmas that it was when you was, like, 9, 10.
And you Jamaican, right, Dre?
Yeah.
Oh, so you missed, like, fucking curry and the goat.
Curry and the goat.
What I said. No, I said currying.
Currying the goat.
Oh, I thought you said curry in the goat.
Curry and the goat.
Yeah, like
I'm just putting them
TV show.
That's like the Jamaican Catcher in the Rye. A coming of age story about
a young Jamaican.
blood.
But that's how y'all bond, though, right?
We don't bond over curry goat, but yeah,
I've seen it.
I've witnessed
For real,
Jamaicans in
they-
their natural habitat
Y'all never killed the goat?
together as a sacrificial moment.
Yeah.
We did kill chickens. That
Chickens,
happened.
definitely chickens.
But it was just to go cook. It wasn't no like get the family together. We about to have a moment. It was dinner's close, nigga. Go get that dealt with. Bring it in.
Yeah.
And let's situate this. It wasn't no.
All that stuff is bonding, bro. Say what you want. We don't do enough bonding activities as families
absolutely.
no more, bro.
Yeah.
I used to chase the chicken with my grandmother.
Oh yeah.
To catch it so she can grab it and Petey Pablo that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Snap the
Truth
neck.
though, snap the neck. You know what I mean? Snap the neck, then cut it off.
Where'd
good later.
Where'd your grandma learn how to handle a cock like that?
Nah, yeah. Good, so.
I did, son. Hell yeah.
That's a funny joke, though. You gotta be listen. That's a funny joke.
Oh, you triggered my man.
No, that nigga's hilarious.
Don't say anything wrong.
That's a hilarious joke. By the way, that's the joke. That's the kind of joke you make with friends.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Kind of crazy. What would you relive?
You would relive that moment.
I'm gonna use that at some point in life.
You're gonna wait for the opportunity.
I'm gonna wait. What would you relive?
God, what would I relive or remove? I'm just trying to think, man. What do I want to relive from my childhood? What do I want to remove from it? It's so weird because now, like, I look at the world like Marvel universes. So I'm like, well, if this thing that's embarrassing didn't happen, do I not get here? Yeah. So I'm like, do I get to remove it and still be here? And then I'm sure there's a bunch of like times where like I did something that doesn't like connect with my like ethics or morals. Like I was like, oh, that was bad. I should have, even if it's a stupid thing, like I just maybe was embarrassed. I could have treated that person nicer or this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, I enjoy where I'm at right now.
What about like a reliving then? Instead of removing something.
I think that's what, when you get older, I think it's like, I'm 38, so I'm just like, yo, let's run it back again, man.
Yeah.
What would be the point?
Cool.
What would be the point of reliving when the whole point of life is learning? So if we go back with everything we know now when we were young,
well, you could have a better impact than you. So like, if you did this with the knowledge that you had this time, and this was the first try, and you fucking knocked it out the park. Imagine if niggas had a game manual, and this is time 2, and I'm still
manual.
Not gay.
That
game.
too though. That too though. That too though. That too though.
All that.
Yeah, all
Because the reason I say that is because simply like, if I go back, I might think I know it all.
But you thought that the first time.
Yeah,
that's how young works.
Yeah,
I don't know if I thought I knew it all, but that's a good point, Drake. I don't know if I thought I knew it all, but I knew I didn't know enough that I had this one thing I did know, and that was this shit gonna work.
Yeah.
I didn't know shit else.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do this radio.
You don't think that's more like an innate feeling? Because like I feel you with that on stand up. Like I remember telling my family I was doing it, and they would like try to they would be slipping all kind of fucking job applications in my door and shit, and like everybody's asking when you going back to school, when you gonna take something serious, and it's just like I remember crying over this shit, over doing comedy. Like this shit, it tugged the emotions. Nigga, I was doing whatever and anything to make it happen, but it was only like I didn't know how. I've read nothing. I didn't know no path.
That ignorance is bliss, though. That ignorance is bliss because if you had too much information, you might have talked yourself out of being a comedian. You might have been realistic.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do comedy. Yeah, I should go get a job. This shit ain't gonna never work. Who do I know that's a comedian?
But that's the thing. That's more so if I'm looking at shit differently versus just doing it again, but with the knowledge that I have now.
Yeah.
I'm still applying the same knowledge to this lifestyle I'm gonna live or whatever. It's just that I'll be able to make more intelligent decisions earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And get to things a little better.
Is
You know?
life about intelligent decisions?
It ain't about the dumb shit, because that shit hurt every time you make them, bro.
Did it though?
But maybe it gets you where you are.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
If it didn't hurt, you wouldn't change it up.
because think about all the stuff we learned from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of dumb shit that we did that we learned from, and it really got us in the direction we needed to be. But I guess if you're going back and you already know not to make the mistake, I don't know. I think you have to make these mistakes, bro. I really don't. I'm at that point in my life.
Some mistakes you could learn from other people's shit. Like,
True.
Yeah.
I got
Not everybody
family
lives
member-
like that though.
Yeah,
Like I feel like mine's would be. I wish I did more dumb shit early on because now I'm too grown to do dumb shit.
Yeah, because the stakes are too high.
Oh, but
Yeah.
see, your dad was in the military and your mom.
Yeah.
So there was like heavy discipline.
So I didn't really get time
But what's
to do
the
dumb
dumb shit you want to do? What's the
Oh.
scars you want to get?
Oh.
No.
What?
No, not
But that's the
hoe.
thing. I'm
That's
thinking,
all.
it's
That's
like-
all I think when a woman says that.
Because it's like most of the times, it's
Man,
like
it
people
could even-
asking, how do I injure myself more?
It could even be like
how do
could
I
even
make
be
myself
like
less mentally
partying
stable?
more. Like I was when I moved here, so focused on trying to get into the industry. I always worked and I always had internships. I didn't really party much.
You a DJ though.
All right, so let me
Yeah,
ask
I'm
you
working
this.
the party. I'm not getting fucked up, meeting people
But that's what I'm
and
saying.
like doing.
Like, suppose that's a different outcome, because with that comes a cost. You partying every night, you might look different. You drinking heavy as fuck. You might.
Oh, that's true.
You might. You know, it's a different
Damn.
lifestyle.
Okay, well, party younger in high school. Like, get that out of me. That way now I don't feel like I missed a phase.
Break some rules.
Yeah, break some rules.
That's really what it is.
That's it. That's
you
it.
obeyed the rules, and
Go pull a fire alarm or some shit. Go live it up. There's thousands in here.
but you grew up in a strict household, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, my
And-
parents are young, but they're strict.
So you obeyed the rules, and there's a little part of you that's like, I wish I rebelled a little bit. But you're also at an age right now where, like, if you rebel now, it could really kind of fuck up your life.
Exactly.
Yeah, rebellion is like not paying your rent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just not texting back your dad now is not really rebelling.
But that can cost you though.
What's that?
Not texting back your dad because our parents are getting older. We getting
Never
older.
know.
You know what I mean? So you think
Yeah.
about things like that. You know what I mean? That time when you like, let me call my mom real quick. I'll call her tomorrow.
Oh, I hate that. I hate
Don't know
that.
if you got
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I hate that.
You're older
I
now.
hate that.
I mean, we never had it. We never knew if we had it back then, but we really know we on borrowed
Yeah.
time.
There was more runway back then.
Yeah. Why do you feel like you would have made more mistakes? Just why? I want to know what's the why. Like, why do you feel like?
Just because I feel like things that I've learned in college, if I would have learned in high school, I would have been better off.
Really?
I wouldn't have to experience it in older age.
My,
Like the older you get, you don't want to be doing shit that people learn in high school or shit like that.
Yeah.
my dad always said, and I didn't really understand it until I started to get older. He goes, youth, why is it wasted on the young?
Mm.
Now, that's not his quote. I'm sure somebody else's quote, but
Right.
like
Martin
what-
Luther King Jr.
probably
Might
Martin.
have been Dollar
so, but that's just what it is. It's like the second you get out of high school, you know exactly how to work high school. Second you get out of college, you're like, oh, I got this college shit figured out. And I think that is life in general. Like nobody figures out life. Like all them monks and shit that know exactly how to live, they're like 100.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you figure it out right when you're done with it, and that's just part of life.
But that's why you become a monk.
Yeah, maybe.
And I don't mean like I'm not saying become a monk. I'm just saying you become that person that passes it back to the generation that's coming after
Yeah,
you. I
yeah.
was somebody the other day here in this building was like, just because you say it don't mean it's gold. And I thought about it and I said, actually it does. And I'm gonna tell you why it does. But by the way, you might take it and not apply it to your life. That's fine.
Well, in context to that conversation.
But it's gold because I've lived an experience that person has yet to live.
This is my goal.
That's my goal. So it's
Yeah.
still gold. Whether you use it and it helps you in your life, it's still gold. Anybody that's come before you and has done something and they're telling you how they did it, giving you some tips, it's gold.
Yeah, I don't like arguing over advice. Like when people ask for advice and then they start arguing, it's like,
Well, it also depends on who it's coming from. Like, if you guys are giving me advice, you guys are people that are successful. But there are a lot of unsuccessful people that want to give you advice, and really it'd be like, I don't want advice from you because you're nobody I admire.
Let me
Depends
clarify.
what they talking about.
No,
though.
no, but let me clarify what I'm saying. Like, I don't like arguing over advice that you're asking me for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm giving you unsolicited advice, tell me to shut the fuck up. You didn't ask for this advice. But if you're coming up to me going, how would you do this? And I tell you how I would do it, and then you start telling me why that's wrong, it's like, why am I wasting my fucking time? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I told the room last week. Tell I was talking to the other. I was like, I said, hey, I love everybody in this room. I respect everybody in this room. But I don't give a fuck if y'all listen to me or not. Because I'm already me. That's it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. It's not the truth. Like, even though of course. But I needed that. Felt good.
Yeah. Nah, because it's why it almost feels like you're being discredited. Like you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You gonna tell me I'm wrong when I'm here? How am I wrong?
You asking me for help?
You asking yes?
What the fuck?
To Taylor's point, she wasn't. What happened? I forgot. Because I'm not gonna lie, that blind was so fire.
You just remember getting that off.
What was we talking about?
Like professional, like just saying.
Oh no, that wasn't what we were talking about. Because I was saying, it's like you, Dre. Even you, Schultz, me as a person, now as a DJ. If you see somebody that's doing what you love and is doing what you do, and they're more successful than you, go talk to them. That's all I was telling them. Go talk to them.
I got some game.
Have a conversation. And the pushback was, well, what if they don't want to say anything? That's on them. But have you tried?
And can I say one thing? I bet I assume that you feel similar, but I'm not going to speak for you. People enjoy talking about what they love and why it's worked out for them.
Oh, yeah.
They might not. If you walk up to like fucking Tom Cruise and you're like, well, can you tell me about history? He'd be like, why are you talking to me about history?
Yeah.
If you walk up and be like, dude, how do you get your body ready for the stunts? He probably, honestly, well, I have a pretty strict workout regimen. And I have to eat certain things, and
like
it makes me recover.
Let's
go. Get on it, bro. Get on that maggot conspiracy. That's that maggot conspiracy. The adrenochrome,
You're putting little babies on the pizza? What?
Yeah, damn, what a topic.
But that's my point. It's just like, yo, just go talk to a person.
They do like it, man.
And by the way, Tom Cruise may not have time for you. Depending on who you are. But I promise you, the person that never gets spoken to and never gets asked advice would love the pour in you. It's like, oh, you think I'm important?
Yeah.
You think you admire what I do? Yeah. Oh man, you can't tell me to shut up.
That's true.
After that. That's all I'm saying.
100%.
All right. Dre, give me your Twitters and your Instagrams and all that stuff.
Yo, it's Andre D. Thompson on everything. And this shit is dope as fuck to do this show, man. I've been watching this shit forever. Like,
Dre told me that.
Yeah,
he
forever.
told me that. Where you say you was working at when you used to?
Oh, fucking everywhere, bro. I was fucking working at Enterprise, washing cars. I was at a supplement store selling creatine to motherfuckers and shit.
True Jamaican.
I was doing everything, nigga. So now to be on it is dope as shit, man.
I'm stoked to see what's happening with you, man. This is awesome.
Oh shit, appreciate it.
And I didn't know
bro.
you do Dante podcast.
Yeah, that's how I saw it. Met y'all the first time.
Oh, when we did Dante's podcast back in the day.
And I remember we was talking, podcast going, and then I was like about to say something, and Charlamagne was like, all right. This
guy hates shit, bro.
It was about something.
I need context.
Yeah, it was about shit like young people trying to like act like they know shit or have experience or something or have something to say, and you and Dante was more of like, you ain't lived enough yet to know stuff. So, don't talk. Yeah. And then I was like, but what if? And he was like, all right, nigga, that's like, we've had enough of that.
That sounds about right. That sounds about that's proper content. I think that's proper content. Yeah. As always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant. You're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.